Welcome to The Strategic Edge, the podcast for entrepreneurs and business owners who want a competitive edge in the market. They want to be seen as the expert in their industry, and they're looking for cutting edge and innovative strategies that work across industries to help them scale their business like a boss. My name is Ann Carden, and I'm your host. Welcome to the show. Hey everyone, this week I want to welcome you back to another episode of The Strategic Edge, and I'm going to talk about how to land corporate clients, how to find people that are working in the corporate sector. Maybe you want to go in and work with companies, maybe you want to work with the CEOs of companies. How can you find these particular clients? And if you are not consulting or coaching in the corporate space, or even with businesses or companies, you're missing a huge opportunity, because often they have a lot of funds allocated and set aside to invest in people just like you and just like me. So let me dive into where can you find these clients and what is the best way to reach them. Well, one of my favorite ways to reach these clients is LinkedIn. Now, there are some strategies that you need to use on LinkedIn if you are going to reach the right people. And the first thing is optimize your profile. You need to make sure that if you're looking for corporate clients or you're looking to get into corporations or businesses, you need to make sure that your LinkedIn profile looks like it is for them and not like a resume. A lot of people set their profile up and it's like, I've done this and I've done this and I've done this, and it's all about them, and it's less about their clients and what their clients would actually want or want to hire them for. So you want to clean up your LinkedIn profile, get it to read so that it's very compelling to the people that you're actually trying to get as clients. And this is step number one. Now look at your headline. Is your headline set up so that it is going to resonate with the people that you're trying to reach and the people that you're trying to get connected with? And is it going to be specifically for them so that they will know, oh, you're specifically for them? If it just says something that's very vague, you don't look specialized, you don't look like an expert at what you do, you're going to miss opportunities to get connections with the right people. So it starts with your headline. You also want to make sure that you've got your profile set up with keywords. There are 3 different places on your profile to really, actually 4, I guess, to really think about where the keywords should be. One place is in your headline. The second place is in what you're looking for, what types of services you offer, and that's something LinkedIn gives you. You can put them in your About section at the very bottom. That's a great place to put keywords. And then the other place is actually in your URL. You can change your URL and customize the URL that LinkedIn gives you, and you can add keywords to that. So mine actually says Ann Carden Business Consultant. So you can do this as well. And the great thing about optimizing your profile in the right way is because it will show up on the first page of Google. So make sure it's set up and optimized. Also, make it less about you and more about what you help people do and how you help them and how you're different. This is really what's going to compel people and pull them in. And then you want to make sure that your content is really on point and you're adding value, and it should be the topics and around the topics that you are an expert at, that you're a specialist at. So the first thing, when you go and connect with someone who may be the person that has the budget to hire someone like you, they're going to go check you out. They're going to go look at your profile. They're going to see what you're all about. They're going to look at your content, and they're going to see if it looks like you're a fit for them even before they probably connect with you. So you want to make sure that that profile is set up in every way it can be with things that are going to be so relevant to them and pull them in. The other thing is to make sure that you have social proof and testimonials sprinkled within that profile so that they can see that you have done this before, that you're great at what you do. Maybe a great video of you actually speaking if you're trying to get speaking engagements in a corporation, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about, or if you're just trying to sell your services to go in and maybe work with their teams, you want something where they can see that you're doing that or have done that. And so you want to build that credibility, but also can you show social proof? So social proof would be maybe pictures of you teaching a team or in a corporation working with people, running workshops, speaking on a stage. Those would all be ways that you could show social proof that you're good at what you do. But the other thing is to show testimonials. Can you get testimonials of people that you've worked for or worked with before, so that you can also have those on your profile? Getting recommendations is another really powerful way to beef up your LinkedIn profile, so that people can again see that you're the real deal. So these are all ways to beef up that LinkedIn profile, get it to a place where it's really going to resonate with those ideal clients. Don't look like a jack of all trades. Look like you're specialized. Look like you're the expert for what it is you do, and then set that profile up so that everything speaks expert and it shows that credibility of who you are. The next step would be to really identify the clients that you're looking for, identify the companies that you want to work with, identify who the decision makers are, the people with the budgets, and then once you build that list, you can actually target them on Sales Navigator. You can build a list through Sales Navigator, or you can just reach out and figure out again who are the right people to connect with and start engaging with them. And LinkedIn is such a great place to do this, because you can reach people that you never would have been able to reach before. So it's such a great way. But you do need a strategy. You need the right strategy. You can't go spamming people. And you need the right strategy to get into that engagement. This is one of the things that I teach my clients when I teach them how to get clients on LinkedIn, whether that's corporations or individuals. Mostly I work with B2B. And so there's a great strategy that you can use that can start bringing these people into your world. And then from there, you just want to build your content, continue to show your expertise, and continue to build that relationship. And you can also do it through email. So there's lots of ways that you can do it utilizing LinkedIn. The other way that I love to teach my clients to use LinkedIn is to actually use it to get in front of people who hire speakers. So if you like to run workshops, or you like to do speaking to get your corporate clients or your business clients, then you can find all those connections on LinkedIn, and you can start connecting with them, and it helps you get speaking engagements as well. Make sure, again, when your profile is optimized, that you have speaker in there in the keywords, so that if people are looking for speakers, they will reach out to you. Also, ProFinder on LinkedIn will often send you leads if you've got keywords. I did forget to tell you that. So you'll get LinkedIn leads, actually ProFinder, and you can apply for those conversations. They usually take 5 people that can connect with that person to get into a conversation, the person looking for you, looking for your business. And so there's so many great ways to use LinkedIn. It is literally my favorite way. Even if you want to do speaking to get your clients, LinkedIn is the best place to find people, to make those connections, to build those relationships, and to get those engagements. And so you're able to reach people that you probably couldn't reach other ways. Another way that you can reach people if you're trying to get corporate clients or business clients is through speaking. And it is one of my favorite ways, actually, to bring in higher value clients, because when you are the person at the front of the room, whether you're running a workshop or you're speaking on a stage, you all of a sudden become the expert, right? You're the person that has the credibility, you're trustworthy, and you just automatically, it elevates you and your brand and your business and what you do. And so it kind of screams expert. And so speaking is a really, really powerful way to get in front of the right clients. And there's so many, again, ways that you can get on stages and get booked and all of those things. And again, these are all things that I help clients figure out what's going to be the best way to really build your business, get your ideal clients, and then put the right strategy in place to do that. So if you just want to speak all the time, how many speaking events do you need to do to get the amount of clients that you want? All right, so once you have figured out speaking and LinkedIn as a great way. Think about nonprofits. Think about charity organizations. Get involved in a charity where CEOs hang out, where high-level executives, C-suite executives hang out. This is another place where you can really reach those people on a more personal level. You can get those connections. So going to charity events, being part of an organization, being on a board, those are all ways to build those really premium high-level connections. And I will tell you, almost every client that is selling services for $100,000 or more, they are doing things, they're doing these things that I've talked about. They're doing one, or maybe they're doing all of these things. And it's a way that you can really, really get those high value premium clients. So charity events, speaking, LinkedIn, which I absolutely love. Now, here's the other thing I want to tell you. Even if you are getting your leads, your clients through charity events, have a great LinkedIn profile that still looks like it's for them. And make sure that if somebody Googles your name, they're going to see that you are for them. This is really important. So build up those digital assets. A lot of people say, oh, you don't need a website. I see this a lot. They'll tell coaches, you don't need a website. And it's because they're only marketing on Facebook, right? So if you're only marketing on Facebook, you can run Facebook ads and you can get an audience and you can do all of those things on Facebook, but you're not going to reach CEOs and high-level executives typically on Facebook. You're going to reach them on LinkedIn. And they will often Google you. Even if you're looking for speaking events, they will Google you. And so what comes up? You want to see a lot of things come up. Hopefully, if you're an author, that will come up. Your LinkedIn profile will come up. Your Facebook profile will come up. Your website should come up. So if you are looking for corporate clients or higher level clients, you do need a website. It is a digital asset that your company looks more established. You look more established when you have a really great website. And it's also a great place to host all your testimonials and all of the things that build credibility. So if you go to my website, you're going to see my books on there. You're going to see, obviously, I'm going to have an opt-in and a lead magnet. I'm going to have some video series that you can go opt in for. I'm going to have blogs where I talk about my expertise. I'm going to have a whole page or more of client testimonials. And so these are all really, really important things to have on your website. I also have a quick video or pictures of me speaking. I have where you can book me as a speaker. I have a link to my podcast. So all of these things build credibility. Well, if I didn't have a website, it's a little more difficult for people to find out all of those things. And so a website can host all of that. So if people are telling you you don't need a website, I completely disagree. I think it is a digital asset that every single serious consultant or coach needs, especially if you're working with businesses, you're working B2B, you're working with companies, corporations, or higher level executives. So this is where you can find those really, really premium clients, $100,000, $200,000, even much more. I talked to a coach one day that actually had sold an $800,000 program. She wasn't my client. We were just having a conversation. Those are the kind of clients that you can find when you are doing the things that I'm talking about. So I hope this is really helpful. And I want to thank you for being here and joining me on another episode. If you need help to really scale and grow your coaching or consulting business, and you want to get those premium high-level clients that are $30,000, $50,000, $100,000, or even much more, and you need some help getting all of the pieces in place, please reach out to me. I would love to have a conversation with you because I help people 3 to 20 times what they are making per client and grow and scale their business working less. So I would love to have a conversation with you. You can go to acarden.com, book a call with me, and we'll see if my services are a fit. In the meantime, please definitely subscribe and like and hit the notification for my podcast, which is released every single week. You have an amazing day. Go rock your business. God bless you. Bye-bye.